Well, what's up, guys? This is Jay from COI. So, Trump wrote a letter today, and many people think it was to Nancy Pelosi. Many people think it was him pushing back against the House for impeachment. Um, some people think it was him begging for mercy. Please don't impeach me. Now, knowing Trump, he's definitely not doing that. That's not how Trump rules. There's a lot of things about Trump, but he is not a guy who will beg for mercy. Now, I think this is more of what he does. Trump going back to his rallies. He's trying to boost his base, get them excited. More so to get the senators excited. To get Rand Paul, Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, Mitch McConnell. Get all those guys excited. He needs those guys excited right now. Because those guys have their own elections that they need to worry about. And when they see the way that impeachment is polling, they have some really, really tough decisions to make. Knowing that voting to impeach Trump could hurt their political career, knowing that maybe not impeaching Trump could hurt their political career. And a lot of these guys are really smart. I despise them, but they are really, really smart freaking snakes. And they know how to save their own ass. And they know that a lot of what Trump has done is going to have horrible optics in about 2, 3 years when we're looking back at it. You know, when their elections are coming up. When people are going to take a step back and say, whoa, 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 we were cool with that? Oh, you know who else was cool with that? Lindsey Graham was cool with that. I'm not voting for that guy. And that's what we'll say. Now, maybe they won't vote for the Democrat, but they probably just won't vote. I mean, look what happened to Hillary Clinton. How many Obama voters just didn't vote? Because taking a step back from Obama, they realized, man, nothing changed. Nothing helped me. This dude was here for 8 years. He ran on hope and change, and I'm still broke as shit. But Citibank is had a $14 trillion bailout. What the, you know? And that's what these Republicans realize is going to happen too. So Trump writes this letter. He's trying to get everyone excited. It's going to be it's going to be interesting to see what happens because love him or hate him, Donald Trump is the most one of the most interesting presidents we've ever had and will have. And why I say will is because after Trump is what I'm curious about. I have a theory that after Trump is either removed, loses an election, or after 5 years from now, um, the Republican Party is going to be decimated. And I say that because I've never seen the support for the Republican Party like I see now. And it's not for your conservative Wall Street guy. No, it's the I got an eagle with the American flag tattoo on my chest telling immigrants to go back home. It's that guy. It's the pride before sustainability patriot who's just amped up like crazy. And it just happens to also be good for the Wall Street conservative as well. The people who forever have followed Alex Jones and people like that and said the government's lying to us, the government is the enemy, the government is horrible. Those people are like, I love Donald Trump. I love our government right now. Trump did something pretty amazing by getting all of those people behind a fringe candidate like himself. And as horrible of a person as he is and as shitty as a president as he's been, you have to admire that. And you have to look back, though, and say, but who else is going to garner that kind of attention? Who's going to do that again? And the answer is nobody. The Republican Party does not have another guy in the chamber who is like another Donald Trump. And that party is going to want another guy like Donald Trump. So that base of his, they're just going to go away. They're going to go back to listening to Alex Jones and not trusting the government and building bunkers and collecting guns. And I'll probably be hanging out with quite a few of them because a lot of their stuff I agree on. I know any of my liberal fans are like, what? Yeah, no, yeah, I think we should have bunkers and guns and yeah, I know it's crazy. Um, but they're done after Trump, and that scares me too because no one will be able to keep the Democratic Party in check. the The height that of Bernie Sanders and Tulsi Gabbard and progressives is really based on the height of Donald Trump right now. Because the only reason why the DNC is putting up with progressives is because they're so afraid of losing to Trump again. And they, whether they admit it or not, they know if they would have ran with Bernie, he would have beat Trump. And just to break this down even further, it's a populist movement over establishment. The fringes aren't fringe and crazy. We're populists. We want what's good for the 99%, for all the people. And the establishment, that's not who they serve. And we know that. Really getting into some interesting, scary times. But this letter that Donald Trump wrote is a letter to the establishment saying, back me one more time, guys. It's going for one more ride. Let's do 4 more years. I'll give you bigger tax breaks. I'll let you keep your money in whatever country you want to keep it in. Give me 4 more years. That's my personal opinion. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great evening.